Hello, my name's Kathleen. I'm one of the spirit operators. Um, Today we're going to be taking a look at protecting yourselves from spirits and even some psychic attacks or problems. I can't guarantee that this will 100% completely protect you because that will depend on your karma. But these are the 3 steps that I use and what I teach my students. So thank you for tuning in. So there's 3 steps to follow. The first step is a cleansing and a removal of things. The second step is to put on the protection. And the third step you should only do if you have the right state of mind. So we'll get into that when we get there. Okay, so if you have, if you've been having problems with hauntings or spirit activity, or if you just are feeling really drained and you're thinking, something must be draining my energy, it doesn't quite feel normal. These are the steps to take to try to alleviate that. Okay. So the first step, and I'll go through, explain them, and then I'll do it with you. So at the end of the explanation, we can do the 3 steps. Okay, so the first step is the cleansing or removal. And so with this step, what you want to do is you're telling yourself that you're going to remove anything that is attached to you that doesn't belong. So any sort of negative uh, spirits, any negative energy that is attached to you, you want to clear that out. Also, anything that is draining your energy, and that not necessarily, it's only, sorry, I'm not wording that well. It's not only negative spirits that will drain your energy. Sometimes positive ones can. They don't realize that they're doing that to you. They might, but they might not, or they might not realize the effect it's having on you. So what you want to do is you want to sit with your feet flat on the ground, okay? And you imagine sort of a barrier, or like you're scanning, and you want to push down. So you want to remove anything. So inside, on the surface of your body, you just imagine that you're going down and you'll be pushing everything that's attached that doesn't belong, and just repeating itself to yourself. Push it all down and out through the bottom of your feet into the ground, okay? So that's the first step. And that should remove anything that's attached to you, anything that doesn't belong, okay? The second step is to put on your protection. And so for this, you need to choose armor. So just choose any type of armor that you like. And again, we're just picturing this in our mind. You don't actually have to go out and buy the armor. Anyway, so like it can be like a medieval armor, like for a knight. It could be like stormtrooper armor if you wanted. Some people choose a robe. Some people choose like a natural element, like a cocoon or a nutshell. Whatever suits you, whatever you prefer. So take some time and think about it, what type of armor that you would want to be putting on, okay? And then we'll be putting that on when we go through the example, okay? So take some time now, pause the video if you have to, and come up with whatever armor it is that you think would work best. And don't worry if you change your mind later on and you're like, I want to try something else. Absolutely not a problem. You can do that, okay? You don't have to choose this and you're stuck with it. Like it can change and adapt with time. And this armor can be any color that you want. Okay. If you have a protective color, you can use that, or just whatever color you prefer. Um, that's totally up to you. Okay, so that's the 2 steps. So the 3rd step, you have to have the right attitude before using this step. We don't want to cause harm, because anytime we cause harm to anyone, we gather negative karma for ourselves. However, we don't want others to harm us. And so the 3rd step is, after you put on your armor, you put on a new layer, and it's a mirrored layer. And the mirror is facing outward, not towards you, but out. And that way, anybody who is psychically trying to attack you, or any spirits, whatever, that are trying to cause negativity, the energy they're sending towards you will reflect back at them, and they'll get their own medicine, as the idea behind it. But you don't want to have the attitude of, well, yeah, I'm gonna hurt you. You don't want that. You want to use this, and really, please, because you don't want the negative karma, that the energy they're sending you reflect back to them, so that they learn not to behave that way anymore. Okay? We're trying to benefit them. Always try to benefit others. Okay? Because again, it's the karma that we're going to get, and that will ripen on us later on. So yeah, so you have to have the right attitude to put that on. So please, just be careful with that, because I wouldn't want you to get harmed from engaging in negative actions. Okay. Okay, so hopefully by now you've got your armor all picked out. Okay, and you don't have to tell anyone what the armor is. All right, just keep that a secret. Keep that to yourself. Um, and you don't have to tell anyone that you're doing this. So this is something you can do every day if you want. You go for a shower, and you can, in the shower, you could cleanse and get everything removed. And then when you get out and you're getting dressed, you can be putting on your armor as you're getting dressed, type of thing. Okay. So yeah, just take a few moments, and please make sure you're sitting with your feet flat on the ground. It's really important for the energies to leave the bottom of your feet down into the ground. Okay. I prefer to have my eyes closed when I do this. It just helps me with the visualization aspect. But it's up to you, and you want to make sure you're in a safe place. Okay, so we're going to remove everything. So start at the crown of our head, and we're going to push down like an invisible barrier. Push down all the negative spirits, negative energies, things that are draining your energy. Just keep pushing it down. Just imagine you're scanning, pushing it down through your body, down, down. Keep doing that. Anything that's attached on the outside, just imagine it's coming off, or popping off, returning to where it came from. Just imagine you're getting rid of all the negative energy. So push down, 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 until you're pushing it right down out the bottom of your feet into the ground, away from you. Anything that's attached to you that shouldn't be attached, just get rid of it. Any negative energies, any negative spirits. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling a little bit lighter now, with your energy. And so now we'll put the armor on, and we do this with, as we think to ourselves that we're putting the armor on to prevent any negative spirits or energies from attaching to us or draining our energy. Okay, so go ahead and just imagine yourself putting on your armor, whatever that is for you. And as you're doing it, tell yourself that you're putting this armor on to protect yourself from any negative spirits, any negative actions that are being done against you, any negative energies, anything that's trying to attack you or drain your energy. This will protect you. And if you're doing a suit of armor, you know, you can put one item on at a time or just have the whole thing come on at once. Okay, so when you're done putting all your armor on, and I hope I'm not going too fast, we'll do the third layer, but please do this with the right intention. Okay, it's just so super important for you. Okay, and so we imagine on the outer edge or a new layer, we're putting mirror on. Okay, and we're gonna have the mirror just completely cover our body, covers over the armor. If you want, you can have it like attached to the armor, you know, like have it right up against each other or have some space between. That's totally up to you. And the armor, the mirror is facing out. So anyone looking at you would see their reflection in the mirror. And you tell yourself as you're putting this on, you're putting on this mirror so that any negative energies, anyone who's trying to psychically attack you or harm you, it's going to reflect off of that mirror back to them so that they'll learn not to behave this way anymore. Okay, so that's the 3 steps. And hopefully you find that that helps. I find if my energy seems low and I can't figure out why, I'll go ahead and go through the 3 steps, and it helps to lighten my energy. It helps me to feel better. Um, so yeah, go ahead and use that as often as you want. Like I said, you can do it every day, multiple times a day if you feel you need it. Like if you go somewhere and maybe it's a crowd of people or something, and there's just like you just come home feeling like there's a lot of negativity around you, or somebody just had bad vibes or something, then you might want to do that again just to sort of cleanse yourself off for the day and just get rid of whatever is sort of attached to you. So yeah, I hope you find this helpful, and please let me know in the comments if you like it, and if you've been using it, and how it's working out for you. Love to hear from you. Okay, just to let you know, we've opened a new website, Spirit Operators at neocities.org. I'll leave the link in the description below so that you can check it out. And we're sort of just bringing all the stuff we do together into the one website, and then you'll get to meet the other spirit operator. There were more, but we'll see. That may change in the future, but there's at least 2 of us that are actively working on this. So yeah, that'd be great if you could check that out. Okay, so thanks so much again for watching this video.